chair over there empty. I'll lonesome. Hi, everybody. We're here. All right. Hello. Good morning, everybody. Hold on. I will get right on in a second. Leroy's here. Ramiro's off.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning.
Till Monday. About to do what's hot and trending in a second, you guys. Hold on. Here we go. Bella Italiana, Echo 1980. Good morning. They're all saying good morning. So who's heard Cardi's record yet? I'm curious your thoughts. Anyone heard the new Cardi song? I'm curious if you guys like it. Are you a fan of Cardi? Do you like the song? I like it. I think it's nice and like upbeat, refreshing. Leroy was saying you're not that much of a fan
of the song. Nah, I mean it's for the ladies, so
right.
You know, it is what it is. And I'm kind of getting tired of the same subject matter. Let's just say that.
Follow, she follows a template.
Yeah, she knows her audience, and she's giving them what they want. So yeah. I'm just not a part of her audience, and that's okay.
Faked Azzle full. Faked Azzle full. How I love Cardi, but never stream her music or any artist since 2007. What do you mean? You don't stream what? Hi, Papillon Purple. What do you mean you don't listen to music on stream? How do you listen to music, if at all? Do you not listen to music at all?
Yeah, about 30 seconds.
All right, we're doing what's hot and trending now, you guys.
Weekends get it popping on the low.
Any questions for us, guys? Let me know. We'll get right back to you when we. Yeah, exactly. Wait, what?
If this wrong.
Well, Spider-Man's early box office predictions. Cardi dropped a new single, and the man detained in the Nancy Guthrie kidnapping wants to get paid. Leroy will have your good news. But first, fans have been waiting 5 years since the last Spider-Man movie, but Spider-Man Brand New Day is finally here. Now, according to early reviews, critics on Rotten Tomatoes have given it a 90% fresh score, making it the lowest ranked among Tom Holland's Spider-Man movies. However, early audiences are giving it a near perfect 98% fresh audience score, which actually surpasses 2021's No Way Home. Brand New Day is headed for the biggest opening weekend of 2026. Deadline is reporting a projected $195 million domestically and $465 million globally. Leroy, you were going to see it when?
I'm going to go see it tomorrow. I can't wait. I'm looking forward to it so much. And for people who haven't seen it yet and you plan on going to see it, stay off of social media. I don't know what is going on with this movie. It happens with every movie. But people are putting clips of the movie out there like crazy. So stay off. Yeah. They go see it, and they're recording in the movie theaters, and then they're putting it out.
So you really have no idea what's going to happen in the movie? So you've been able to avoid
Nah,
there's a ton of spoilers out there.
Yeah, the trailers gave away a lot, but
Okay.
that's all I want to see. I don't want to see anything else.
All right, good. And you'll have to report on Monday what you thought of it.
Yep.
Cardi B fans, she officially dropped her new single overnight. Yes, the one that had everyone criticizing her for her lyrics. She dropped Aha at midnight, her first single of 2026. No word if this will be a one-off or if a new album's on the way. Cardi's last album, Am I the Drama, dropped in September of 2025. The man who says he was wrongfully detained in the kidnapping investigation of Nancy Guthrie wants to get paid. You'll remember a man named Carlos. He was a delivery driver. He was detained earlier this year for 8 hours at gunpoint and in handcuffs and was later released with no charges. Carlos, a family member and the owner of the home who says suffered serious damage because of that detainment, are all seeking a total of $3.25 million from the Pima County Sheriff Department.
Something like that happened to me in Fayetteville, Georgia.
What?
Yes. And all I asked for, I said they came to my job when I was living in Atlanta. They came to my job. They arrested me in front of patrons, in front of my coworkers.
You've never mentioned
put
that.
Put me in the back of the car, took me down to the police station, said accused me of robbing a gas station.
Oh, my God.
And I said, when you realize it's not me, I had to get my fingerprints. When I said, when you realize it's not me, give me, I would love a call and an apology. Obviously, it wasn't me. They never called and they never apologized.
God.
I probably should have sued because that was embarrassing.
Not to mention, like, traumatizing.
Oh, yeah, big time.
You know what I mean? Like, I've never been in handcuffs. Well, not by the police, but I've never been. I'm just saying, like, I can imagine that is traumatizing.
There's numerous stories of stuff like that happening to me.
Right.
And the reason why, like, I use cruise control. And part of the reason why I use cruise control when I drive is because I'm trying to eliminate as much as possible an officer having a reason to pull me over because of stuff like that.
What?
I'm traumatized by it.
Wow.
I should have sued. I should have.
That's crazy. I can't believe that you've never told that story. That's crazy. And Paul Pierce says $30,000 a month in child support is just way too much. Paul's ex-princess is asking for $30K a month for their newborn son, King. But Paul says his income is about to drop drastically this year, and he just can't pay it. Not to mention, Paul points out he hasn't played in the NBA since 2017. His employment with Fox Sports 1 ended in 2021, and he has substantial ongoing financial obligations, including 4 other children he supports. He pays $20,000 in spousal support a month, another $24,000 a month in child support. And Paul said he's been voluntarily giving $5,000 a month and pointed out that Princess earns over $400,000 a year. He proposes that he pay around $4,000 a month in support, which is a far cry from the amount she requested each month. So the judge is going to have to decide that. All right, here is Leroy with your good news.
All right, check it out. Hundreds of volunteers came together at Boston University's Agganis Arena for Cradles to Crayons annual backpackathon, proving that a few hours of teamwork can make a life-changing difference for thousands of children. So they were working an assembly line style. I love that. And volunteers packed brand new backpacks with notebooks, pencils, folders, and other school essentials that will help students across Massachusetts, southern New Hampshire, and Rhode Island start the school year prepared and confident. The nonprofit's Ready for Learning initiative aims to provide tens of thousands of children with the supplies they need, easing the financial burden of families while giving kids the opportunity to walk into class with pride. It was a great reminder that when a community comes together with a shared purpose, it can help ensure every child has the tools to succeed from the very first day of school. And that's your good news. The Juice and Good News is brought to you by the Massachusetts Educational Financing Authority, trusted by hundreds of thousands of families for nearly 45 years. Simplify your college planning with MIFA.
All right, so after 9, a Hall of Fame Classic second date update on the 10s is happening. And coming up next, we want to discuss, Leroy, have you ever blocked somebody on social media?
No.
Never.
I don't think, no.
Never once have you blocked someone.
Unfollow and block, are they different?
Yeah, they're different.
I've never blocked anyone.
Interesting. Well, there's a certain celebrity who says that the block button is gives him peace and happiness and is almost like celebrates the block button. We'll discuss that coming up next. It is the GetUp Crew. You're waking up with Ramiro, Melissa, and Leroy, Hot 96.9.
All right, give me a second. I gotta go in.
Who is it that, is it Damson Idris? All right, party people. Good morning. Spider-Man was so awesome. Oh, you saw. Oh, okay. Miami Boss 24. Do not. Although Leroy's not going to see this, but I'm sure people in the chat will probably see the movie. So don't spoil it for anyone. Leroy, get ready. My theater, a lot of people were all dressed up. Happy to get notification this morning since on the complete opposite side of the state. Marie, who is it? What? Marie, so I am feeling a little better. Thank you for asking. I'm still not 100%. I have an infection, like kind of like a kidney infection, urinary tract infection. Very common. I used to get them all the time when I was a kid. But then I have like a rash not that kind of rash, but it started on my legs and then it kind of spread up to like my thighs a little bit. And then I noticed it on my arms a little bit. So I have this like random rash and it's freaking pissing me off because it's so itchy. It's like keeping me up at night and stuff. So I've been taking antihistamines and I started just today taking, the hell's it called? If anyone's like a doctor or knows, it's called methylprednisolone. And it's supposed to help with rashes, like any sort of breakout, stuff like that. So I just started taking that. Yeah, I've had a rough few months. Yeah, Leroy, you can tell the story about the blocking story.
Hold on.
Are we going here? Or? Oh, you're going to pull it up. In your email.
I'm going to play one more.
Okay.
I got to get caught up. Okay.
Thank you, Marie. Anybody have any questions? Oh, Leroy, you missed it. Miami Boss 24 in the chat saw Spider-Man last night.
Oh, boy.
I said, don't say anything, but he or she said, Leroy, get ready. My theater, a lot of people were all dressed up.
Whoa.
Thank you, Bella. Thank you, Marie. I'll mention on the air that we're live, too, to get more people to come in. Guys, share the video to your social pages. That way people can see that we're live. Yeah, Ramiro's out today. He took a last-minute vacation day. He'll be back Monday. Hold on. Yeah, he didn't go on vacation, but he had to take care of something with the family today, so that's why he's out. What else is everyone doing this weekend? Give us the scoop. If anybody's in the Worcester area, I will be out there tonight. Oh, God, they need to dust the back of my computer. Look at this. Oh, my God, that's so dusty. 2 Fridays in a row, Ramiro's not there. Does he not want to go live with you guys? Ha! That's Steve. Hi, Steve. Wait. Hold on.
You don't want no anyone.
Steven! Let's see. Mel, verdicts and vibes. Do you plan on trying to record a little later to get more info? No, I know. That's the only thing that sucks about recording the podcast on a Tuesday when there's trial going on during the week, because then when it comes out on Thursday, we miss a lot of stuff. I've been watching. Is anybody watching the Lindsay Clancy stuff? I've watched every second of trial so far. It's been gut-wrenching. I feel for everybody involved. I feel for those first responders. I feel for the husband. Or the ex-husband. Those first responders, oh my God. Like, having to relive that. Like, that's why, like, all of our first responders, they deserve so much credit and should be going to therapy, because how you can survive and have to relive that moment in your mind over and over again. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Bella. Thank you. Hi, Jessica. Seriously, like, I cried already, like both days.
Here we go.
Yeah, I did see the husband testify. Like, you could just hear it in his voice, and I thought he was going to have a panic attack. All right, we're going live. Hot 96.9, Boston's #1 for throwbacks, and today's best hip-hop. You are waking up with the GetUp Crew this morning. Ramiro, Melissa, and Leroy. Leroy, you actually brought this story to me earlier, and you couldn't believe... first of all, I couldn't believe the fact that you've never blocked somebody on social media. I think that's crazy.
I go on the attack. If you mess with me, then I go back at you.
You do.
Yeah,
I'll back you up.
And I had a troll block me for doing that.
Shut up.
Yeah, they couldn't handle it.
Which I love.
Mm-hmm.
I love when you call people out too.
Oh
because
yeah,
you've done it on either here or when you're on the Sports Hub. So, is it Damson Idris? Who's the one that said that they get a joy out of blocking people?
Literally in his story, I want to say it was Thursday, but it says blocking people is so fire. He had the fire emoji. Poof. Now you don't exist. And then last October, he had said this about negative content.
Yep.
And he said the negative things you say online today can burn bridges you haven't even arrived at yet, he wrote.
Absolutely.
Do not be a victim of this. Walk with class and focus on your dream. That's cool. That's great. I still don't understand. I get people blocking people. I don't understand this sense of joy and freedom from it.
It's
I don't get it.
calming, and it is like freedom, because Leroy, and you've experienced it too, as have I. There are people that just lead a miserable existence, that all they want to do, their joy in life, is to make other people feel like ish, right? And I'm talking people that will legit just go on accounts just to talk crap every single day. At this point in my life, all I want is peace.
No, I hear you.
So if something is disrupting my peace, poof, just like Damson Idris said, poof, like be gone. Why would you leave yourself susceptible? There's this one content creator that I follow, and it's almost creepy the amount of trolls that she has that will wait for her content to be posted, and within seconds are on her account just talking crap about her. And I give her so much credit for being able to, she fights back with them, and the fact that she hasn't blocked them at this point, I give her so much credit for that. It's like she's taking the abuse on a daily basis. Wow. And to me, that's telling me that you got issues. If you're like waiting for somebody to post something just so you can go online and just terrorize that person, you got problems.
You know, two things. I have to agree with you on the whole protecting your peace. I get that. I really, really do. For me, when I don't block because I low-key enjoy I find joy in seeing their comment get no reaction. And in my mind, I imagine them becoming frustrated and that attention that they want, they're not getting.
Yeah.
And I love it. Not only that I don't react to it, but that most of the time no one reacts to it. And it's just like, you did all that. You built up all that energy. You took time out of your day to say something negative, and nobody cares.
Can you think of the last time that you went back at someone and got a response that you weren't expecting? Or because there are times if you do try to go back with somebody that they're like, oh wow, they realize I'm talking to a real person here, and then they'll either apologize or be like, oh, you know what, I didn't think that you were going to take it that way, XYZ.
No, I think most don't expect a response, and when they get it, I'm sorry to say this, please don't judge me, they don't have the intelligence to respond back logically. It's always name calling or something like that. And then I'll call that out. I'll be like, all right, there you go. You're doing name calling. You have nothing else to say. You have nothing to give. No facts, no nothing. You're just on here talking.
Yeah.
And then I start, I ain't going to say some of the things I say.
Okay.
But I start pointing out some of the obvious.
It's funny because I've seen you go back and forth with some people. I think it's hilarious when you do it, so I'll keep doing it. If you guys have any insight on this, you can always message us on the GetUp Crew Facebook. You can also call us at 833-973-0969. And hey, guess what? We're live right now on YouTube. We go live every Friday at 8:30. So GetUp Crew show on YouTube. We have a nice little family of people that join us every Friday, and they love to sit and comment with us, and they can, you guys can also comment on what we're talking about right now. So make sure you're following us on YouTube. It's GetUp Crew Show. After 9 o'clock, we got the Hall of Fame Classics second date update on the 10s, too. So wake up with us. It is Friday. Hot 96.9. You're waking up with the GetUp Crew. Ramiro, Melissa, and Leroy.
Ooh, we are over.
Are we late or?
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say if we did it local live, I can plug. Okay, cool.
Drop, and drop.
Yeah. Hey, Jessica. Finally, I'll be in Worcester, Marie. Tonight. So Worcester, they do this thing with my friend DJ Chuck Chillin. He's a Worcester staple. They do these events on Friday nights in the Oval there downtown. It's roller skating. I've went to one already. It's actually really fun. You pay $5. You can bring your own skates. You can rent skates. And it's just like old school roller skating. Chuck will play music. And it's good music. And it just reminds you of like back in the day when you used to go roller skating all the time. I used to go every Friday night roller skating at this place, Roller Kingdom in Hudson, Mass. But I'll be there tonight from like 6 to 8. So if anyone's in the Worcester area and want to come by and say hi, feel free. Facebook. Caitlin just made a good point about trolling. Facebook has made it worse because you can be anonymous now on Facebook when you troll people. It's so true. Oh, that sucks. Anybody else have any questions? Shout out to all the 32 people watching right now. We appreciate you guys. We're going to be live for like another 5 minutes or so. So Leroy's going to see Spider-Man tomorrow.
That's right.
Is there anyone going today or anyone else going this weekend? Is Spider-Man, this is going to be a dumb question, but is this one of the more, I don't know, Spider-Man's part of
Marvel.
engineers in the bathroom. Let's see. Ramiro's took today off, Danielle. Hi, Aiden. Thank you. Steve, going to see Spidey this weekend.
You know what else is coming to Boston that I want to go to is
Wicked.
The Candlelight Symphony performance of Michael Jackson.
Yes,
I want to go to that.
Leroy, I keep seeing. Is it dead air?
I don't know what's going on. What is going on?
Oh, I keep seeing those ads for those Candlelight. They do them all the time. They did one with Drake. They did one with, I think they did one with The Weeknd. There was one that I almost went to, and I was like, I have to go to this.
I gotta go.
I don't care about Tom Holland. When's the Michael Jackson one, Leroy? Do you know?
I don't. I want to say. Ooh, I'm not sure.
I want to go to one of those. I keep seeing those ads. I don't care about Tom Holland. Andrew Garfield is the best Spider-Man, so I'd go see it if he was in it. Bella says, question for both of you. Have you always wanted to do radio? Maybe a boring question, but just curious. Thank you. Me, no.
Yeah, me, no. Yeah, I always respected it and was like a participant as a listener. But I didn't see myself in it until after I fell out of love with music in the industry. And then I said to myself, how do I take my engineering production skills and what can I do with them? And then I said, oh, shoot, I call my friends all the time when we talk about sports. We talk about random stuff. I was like, oh, we could just make up shows. And then that's how it started for me.
Yeah, for me, I kind of fell into it. I was 18 on my way to school, and I heard them asking for interns at the old morning show that I used to work at, and I called in, and I was given an interview, and I got the internship, and then I just worked my ass off from there. I worked so hard. I worked every single day, and they ended up hiring me as a producer, and then I got went up from there. Shout out to Bob, who listens and comes into our live every week from Idaho. So, hey, Melissa and Leroy, thanks for the date calls. They're so funny. Bob O from Idaho. Bernard, I wish I was drunken outside at the beach right now. Yeah, I hear you. Straw Hat Jason, T-Mobile Tuesdays got me with that $5 ticket to Spider-Man. I love it. Yeah, they do those like the discounted, what are they called? Matinees. They do them if you're like is it an AMC or a Showcase, whatever, StubHub person. You can get, I say StubHub. Stubs, AMC Stubs or whatever. You can get like discounted tickets. Oh, thank you, Aiden. Jessica, I remember that. All right, I think we're going to get off, you guys. But we got almost 50 people watching today, so that's good. Share, guys. Tell a friend. Like and subscribe to the channel. That way, every Friday when we start doing lives every Friday, we can. Here comes everybody. Say hi to Steve. Come on in, Steve. You got to come over here so they can see you. And talking to this is Steve. Everybody.
Hi.
Steve is our engineer, who's the one that fixes everything. When it breaks. And we had like some static on the air, so you heard me call him, and then he ran right up. What were you? Were you in the bathroom? Or
no, I finished the bathroom, Melissa. That was I was just coming down the hall from the rack room, and I headed back to the rack room to fix it.
Okay, wonderful. Ashley says hi, Steve.
Hi, Ashley.
Bella says hi, Steve. Jessica. Let's see. Cheryl, have a great weekend. You too. All right.
Well, thank you very much.
Yeah. Anytime something goes wrong with the feed too, with the YouTube, Steve's the one that fixes it. Hi, Sarah. Hi. Thanks, Steve. Love listening to you guys. Bernard says Steve has a great voice. Real quick before we go, fun fact about Steve. Steve used to be a DJ for a strip club, and Steve also has a radio experience. Steve has his own, or had his own radio station, or has his own radio station.
No, we sold it, thankfully.
Sold it.
You don't want to own a radio station these days, folks.
Oh, Danielle, I loved the Instagram video with Steve.
Thank you very much.
Guys, if you haven't seen my Instagram video with Steve, when he's spamming the scammers that call, check it out on my Instagram, Melissa on the Radio. It's one of the funniest things you'll see this week. Oh, yeah, Marie said that, too. I loved your Steve. And Bob from Idaho says hi, Steve.
Hello, Bob. Yes, it's good viewing when you're on the toilet, so you'll get a good joke out of that. And thank you for the kind words. I was once the voice of Powerball from your Rhode Island Lottery.
Really?
Yeah, for years.
Shit.
I replaced the late Ray Charles.
Wait, let's see. Bernard said, let's
Ray
hear
Charles?
Steve say next up on
Ray
stage.
If you really want me to, I can.
Do it. Ready? Go ahead.
All right, Bernard, right now up on stage. Take her for a spin. Here comes Mercedes.
No, cinnamon would have rhymed. Take her for a spin. It's cinnamon.
Well, but take her for a spin. The car, Mercedes.
Right. Okay, gotcha.
Before she gets repossessed.
I'm dead.
Oh, I could tell you some great strip club stories,
Oh,
like
wow.
repo men coming in when strippers actually bought vehicles
What?
before they spent money on drugs and pills and all that stuff.
Oh,
So-
shit.
Oh, I saw it happen many times. Yeah.
Steve reminds me of Ray's brother from Everybody Loves Raymond.
Thank you. Okay, yeah. He's the guy that sounds like that.
Yes.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I am dead. Steve, you'll have to be a guest next week when we go live again.
Well, let me know.
Enjoy you.
I am available, and if Hot 96.9 is on the air, then I'm doing my job.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Everybody, thank you guys so much. We appreciate you watching. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you check us out. We do a live every Friday. We want Steve next Friday. Do a podcast. That's funny. Thanks, everybody. Have a good weekend, you guys. We appreciate it.